Application of rate of change of rational functions. An object moves along a straight line. The object's position s at t seconds is modeled by s of t equals to 5t divided by t squared plus 1. When is the object farthest away and what is its maximum distance from the starting point? Well, at starting point the distance is s0, right? So s0 is the distance at starting point, which is actually 0. Now to find the farthest distance means first the object is moving away from the starting point, and then we need to find where it turns. Wherever the object turns, that is the point where it went farthest, right? So let's find s dash t. So we are given s of t as equals to 5t over t squared plus 1. What is s dash of t? The first derivative. So the derivative of displacement, what time is, derivative of this rational function. So we'll use the quotient rule. So we get t squared plus 1 whole square in the denominator. Derivative of 5t is 5. So 5 times t squared plus 1 minus. Derivative of t squared plus 1 is 2t. 2t times 5t. So that is the derivative of this function. Now, for the derivative to be 0, that will be the turning point, right? Numerator should be 0. Now, derivative is also the velocity, correct? So at the turning point, velocity will be 0. So we have s dash of t equals to 0 implies that the numerator is 0. That means 5 times t squared plus 1 minus 2t times 5t, which I can write as 10t squared, is equal to 0. Right? So solving this equation, we can get the value of t, which is 5t squared plus 5 minus 10t squared equals to 0, or we get 5 minus 5t squared equals to 0. So 5 is common. We get 1 minus t squared equals to 0. So that gives us two values of t, that is t equals to plus minus 1, right? But only valid answer is t equals to plus 1, right? Minus 1 is not valid. So t equals to 1 is the turning point, and that is the point at which the particle turns. Now, is it the maximum or not? That we can check. How? Let's check the derivative before and after, right? So here we have s dash t, and the critical point is when t is plus 1. S dash t is 5 times 1 minus t squared. If I take a test point of, let us say, 1.1, which is more than 1, and 0.9, what do I find? If I place t as 0.9, then 1 minus t squared is going to be positive, right? So it will be increasing here. But if I place t as 1.1, then 1 minus t squared is going to be negative, decreasing, right? Therefore at 1 we do have a maximum, right? So at 1 we have maximum. So let's find out the value or the displacement or the distance of the object at t equals to 1. So s of 1 is equals to 5 times 1 divided by 1 plus 1. That is 5 over 2 units. And therefore we get our answer, and that is the object is farthest away when t is 1 seconds, right? So t equals to 1 seconds and s is equals to 5 over 2 units, or 2.5 units, correct? So that is the answer. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.